Hey, welcome to Early Access Control, Alpha, Beta, and Abandoned. And what we're doing right now is we're looking at the region by Black Snake Games. Now, this game clearly isn't doing well. It launched in March 2019, and it looks like it's been abandoned since actually March 2nd or 3rd. I say this because the dev literally is not posted since then. And yeah, it's pretty early to say that they're abandoned, but you know what? This game is not looking good. So here's a Discord that they created. There's absolutely no posting from the devs at all. That, along with the fact that there's a couple threads that have been posted, but he hasn't returned to them. Yeah, it kind of says that this dev is either gone immediately into hiding because they are over their head, or this is probably just a scam, a scam. Yeah, that's a good kind of name for these things, scam. Um, so what I'm gonna do is I'll play the game. I purchased it already, and then I'm gonna refund it, and I'm gonna give you the scoop of where it's at. But let's just quickly discuss about things like games like this when they come out. When a game like this comes out and it shows you no insight into where the development's going, or what the funds are being kind of allocated to, that's a big red flag when you're purchasing an early access game. And if you don't know that by now, I'm really trying to help you guys who've come across these videos that I post, is that there's some commonalities that are out there when you're looking at the early access scene. And one of the biggest ones is communication. And it's one of the only ones that we can actually hold a developer to. They have never have to finish their game if they don't want to. It's in the Steam early access policy. They can leave it in early access for their, for the rest of their days. But the one thing that they do need to kind of really kind of share with us is the development cycle and the process, and communicate with us what's going on, because that's the thing that we can hold them to. And people really got to understand that, and that's primarily why I do these videos and make these and I'm trying to grow this community so we can get a collective voice big enough, loud enough, where we can go, hey Steam, these guys are not kind of sharing the thing that they're supposed to be sharing, and that's insight into their development. And yeah, so with that said, the developer hasn't communicated the future or anything about where this game's going or what's actually happening. And so that's a massive flag to say, don't buy this, don't support it, and don't waste your 669 on it. Save it for something else. So with that said, let's give you a quick little play. Don't expect much. It's a demo at best. I've played it for a little bit, just kind of ran around, got some familiarity with the keys and stuff like that. And yeah, there's no character creator. You create it and you get a basic character model. You're in game. I'm just gonna fix the audio just so it's not so loud. It's always nice to have a little bit of audio in it, but yeah. So you're looking at a couple, they look like basic speed tree models. I've seen them before. I know I know what store-bought models are like, and it's looking like they put a little effort into making a map that's going to be a little bit larger than your average kind of map that I've seen in certain other zombie survivals. But then the thing is, there's nothing else to that. There's no wildlife, there's no ambience, there's nothing like that. There's a couple points of interest where you're running up to them and you're looting whatever's inside. You're gonna get a little randomized loot table. You're gonna get, each time you log in, the spawn locations of your loot don't seem to change. They're just kind of gonna be the same old areas. I've already been in here, looted this. I'm not sure if anything back. I don't think so, but the zombies, yeah, they spawn and they drop random loot, which is great. It's needed. I have no idea what's going on there. So this is a prefab house actually, where you just kind of built it. It's like a modular building house. So that's why you saw that like that. Anyways, the main point of interest, you've got some zombies here. We'll run back to it. I've looted a couple weapons. I'm not 100% sure if you can chop wood. Wood seems to spawn randomly. So as for crafting, I don't think crafting's in the game yet. Crafting. I really I don't want to waste my time figuring it out. You know what? There should be communications on or some sort of tutorial if this dev was actually keen on kind of like, you know, bringing their community along with the development cycles. But something tells me that this is probably just a scam. Now, if it's not, I apologize for saying that, but I mean, you're really not giving any insight into what's going on. A scam, I say this because games like this are very easy to throw together in a demo such as this. It's very, very easy. They're not difficult to you know, to put together a gameplay systems where it involve looting, basic combat mechanics, and you know, your survival system where you're kind of like you know, I got stamina, you got stamina, hunger, thirst, and you know, health. We should do it in a video upcoming series. Maybe we'll make one of these and we'll throw it together. So whenever you come across a game like this, you gotta kind of get an idea of if what's going to make this different. Where's the dev going with this in its development that's going to make this different than the other ones that we played. And if they're not doing that, then there's absolutely no reason for you to play or support this game, because you're just wasting your money. And I say that, you know, I've said it a lot in my other videos, but this is a prime example of what to kind of avoid. Kind of like that mechanic kicking open the door. So yeah, if there's no ability to kind of see the future or where they actually are intending to go with this, then don't support it. So this is the main area of the game. There's not much to it. You're gonna loot a couple buildings and kill a couple zombies, and yeah, there's nothing more to it. So when I say it's a basic gameplay, a basic demo, like, you can see why I'm saying that. And I mean, had the dev been around to kind of be like, yeah, I'm working on this and stuff like that, it makes it a little bit more acceptable for a game to be sold in this state, in this kind of early moment. But when there's not that, then this person's just trying to sell the bare minimum, and it's looking like a scam. Unfortunately, that's kind of what I'm gonna call it as, and I'm gonna kind of, yeah, I'm gonna label it, throw it in that category. And if the dev wants to show up and correct me, then that's awesome. If he doesn't, I'm just advising the community this is a scam. So don't buy it and keep away. So hopefully this video has kind of shed some light on the region, and please like and subscribe. We're going to make more videos, and we'll look at some other games like this, and yeah, we'll continue making our voice heard. So thanks for watching. Bye.